Good morning, Farouk here from Disqualified Dads, representing the plight of disqualified dads, mums, uncles, aunts, grandparents, nephews and nieces and the whole family unit. Right, I'm going to jump straight into it. Firstly, kids, I love you, I miss you, I'm here because of you, I'm battling because of you. And thank you, kids, because of the strength you have given me. The love and the bond we have has given me strength to continue every day and night. Now, let's move on quickly to get to the point. I was having a think last night. Obviously on Instagram, social media, multiple, just talk about England alone, England, Scotland, Wales, multiple groups that I message back and forth all day, every day. On another father support group, WhatsApp messages go back and forth and here and there, and everyone's talking about working and lobbying and on any and every level they can. And you sit there, you watch this, you listen to the horror stories day in, day out, what's going on, the non-resident parent. Watch another interview with Alex Reed and a guy called Brian who's trying to expose CMS and the suicide and the manslaughter that CMS caused. You listen to all of these horror stories, and then it hit me yesterday. Also, I saw Matt O'Connor on Instagram yesterday. He was meeting some big wigs in London, again, to try and bring about change. Him and his wife have done some amazing work. They've been at it for 20 years, but even he said there seems to be some serious resistance to change from government. Now, as I sat there, read this, and I read all the other stuff, and everyone's talking about lobbying and changes and X, Y, and Z. Now, the problem with this whole fathers movement is, and look, this is an observation that I've made. This is a small observation, yeah? It is completely fractured. The whole movement from the father's side, the non-resident parent side, is completely fractured. What I mean by fractured is there's all little organizations, large and small organizations, working independently of each other and trying to bring change and lobby in their own way. Now, one question I'll ask, someone please respond to me in the comments. If it's one of the big organizations, it'll be even better. But why can't all of these organizations, large and small, work on one petition or one document or one method that we come together on to push and lobby government as one unit? So, for example, Fathers for Justice, say split the difference. Say another big organizer, top of my dad advocates, they know a lot of insight, they have a lot of insight. And then all the group of Mackenzie Friends. There's a Phil Kedge, a guy on YouTube who's trying to lobby the family court. Phil Kedge, he's got a campaign called Like Not Hate. And he has a group of Mackenzie Friends who are trying to bring about change. And there are multiple other fathers support groups that I see back and forth on Instagram and whatnot. Why don't they all talk to each other? Number one, why don't all of the big organizations and the small organizations connect with each other, talk to each other? Why don't we all, as the non-resident parent, 95% of non-resident parent and the associated families, all come together, one cause, one petition, one movement or something to lobby government as one unit? Because the more of us there are working together, the bigger the voice we have in government if we're to bring about real change. Now, these big organizations have done a lot of great work. But for example, why can't Fathers for Justice talk to Split the Difference? Why ain't Split the Difference connected with all of the other fathers organizations and groups, all the small Mackenzie Friends networks, Papa Support, Dad Advocates, say Phil Kedge, all the small different groups that are out there? If we all talk to each other, if we all connect, if we all unite on one, say, petition, we unite on one cause to lobby government. You still have your individual organizations, but you talk to each other, connect, and just for one purpose, come together and press forward as one unit, might make a bigger impact. Watching a documentary recently with Bob Geldof when he went through the family court 15, 20 years ago, everything he said he could resonate with still today. Not much has changed, unfortunately. Why is it not changing? Why don't these organizations, all the big organizations, why don't we all talk to each other? Big, small, all come together. Please, if I'm wrong on any of this, please correct me and leave your answers in the comment below. I think the only way change will come about is if we all pull together. 95% non-resident parents. Thank you.